Hello guys, I am Flippy and today I am playing MCPVP Hunger Games with my friend RT Rustic or Brett. So all the servers are glitched because of the new update and new kits. So all the servers are messed up. But the good thing is there are no oceans. I found a way to take that out. But as you can see, there are a bunch of crazy old mushroom biomes that none of us are used to. But it's a fun little change. And also, there are mushroom cows, so you can fill up your soups extremely easily rather than looking around for mushrooms. So, of course, I'm going to fill up my soups, and this Thor tries to attack me, but I take him out very easily. He didn't do so well there. But anyways, I end up killing some more cows, because I'm determined to get a bunch of food and to get a bunch of leather. So then Brett calls me over, and there's a guy, and he wants a team. And I ask him if he's a sub right here, but if he was asking Brett to team, then obviously he's not my sub. So then I'm like, oh, there's no point in us teaming with him. So I charge him and go in for the kill. And Brett tries to like yell at me. He's like, no, no, see what kitty is first. But it's too late for that because he's already attacking me. And I ended up like messing up the recording of like the voices because he doesn't have the best mic. So I didn't even think I was gonna save it, but I should have. Looking back on it. So I was recording his voice the whole time, but not mine. So I do bring his voice into play during a few parts in this video. So I hit this guy in the water, kill him really easily, kill that cow in one hit, and then I remember I am Poseidon. That I completely forgot, so I just remember that just in case I get attacked and I need to jump in water. So now I am crafting our armor with all the leather I have, because it's just fun to have like leather armor, although we didn't find any dyes or flowers. So unfortunately, we didn't get to dye it, which is the whole fun of using leather armor. But anyways, I end up making all of our armor except his boots. We are one leather short. And then Porky Puffer 101. He is my friend Sino. We just met, and we added each other on Skype. He's a YouTuber. He makes Hunger Games videos, so we were planning on playing together. And I didn't know this was him until he says, "Oh, it's me, Sino." Like we were messaging on Skype, but I never knew his in-game name. So I'm like, oh, hi, because I had no idea. And I'm like, oh, might be, my bad, my bad. So, anyways, let Brett talk.
Yeah.
I just had to throw that in. I had to throw in a few parts where he talks. So anyways, I was scared that these guys were going to knock me in the ravine by just jumping in the water where I obviously have the advantage. And our team of four swarms them, and I don't know who's on our team, so I'm just like really scared. I'm not sure who to hit. And I see X Connor down here. I know he's I'm pretty sure he's a streamer, but I know he's like a pro or MVP. So I'm definitely scared of him, and I know he's a really good hockeyer. He's a MCPVP regular. So there are a bunch of people down there. Brett's like, don't go down, don't go down. And there is a huge fight going on there. I definitely think X Connor was streaming, and he had his stream team ready. So I'm like, oh wow, because he survived the fall. He didn't die. He landed right in the water, which is pretty lucky of him. There's so much loot everywhere, and I'm in the water. I pick up another kill. I pick up another kill. I have 2 kills, and then X Connor attacks me, and I'm attacking him. And then him and Two Face HD get stuck in the corner. It makes it really easy for me, and I take them both out. There is so much loot. That was a nice little multi-kill right there. Although X Connor ended up killing his friend, so it's not technically a multi-kill. I'm just gonna call it anyway, because they were a team and he wasn't trying to hit him. So we end up going through all the loot. I am looking for an iron sword right here. And Brett, he actually ends up finding buckets, which I didn't even see, which is an entire pivotal point in this game. Well, not pivotal, but without these buckets, we wouldn't have won or got close to winning at all. So props to you, Brett, for finding those buckets and taking them. So we end up getting out of the ravine, and then there's this full leather guy right here, and he's a pretty good hockeyer. So I'm a little bit nervous here, so I put down the water, and then I get really scared because Brett goes in for the attack, but he monks him, and it makes it really easy for me to take him out. So
I
of
got
course
there
I'm gonna eat
first.
my food,
Oh no,
reheal
I
my food
didn't.
bar, then we run all the way to feast. And of
Thought I
course I am
did.
Poseidon with 2 buckets. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna flood it, of course. So I spend a little bit of time just filling the entire thing with the water, so I have the home field advantage. And Brett says hi to this guy who's just stacked very low over here. I didn't even see him. He could have been there the entire time. I don't even know. So I end up putting over my water just in case, so I have more of an advantage and the water's everywhere. And then he says, please, team.
Please, team. Don't let it. Oh, he's got pumpkins. He's got pumpkins. Dude, he doesn't have anything. If he has pumpkins, he has nothing. Like, honestly. Just leave him. Just leave him there for now. I do. This is awesome. I just want to get feast and not die from a teammate. Well. If you upload this, you have to include this pumpkin head.
I had to throw that part in because his mic really wasn't that bad. I should have just saved all the audio from the start, but unfortunately I didn't. But anyway, I end up watering my bucket up. Then he gets me off. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. And I luckily fall in my water. That's exactly what I intended the water to be there for, and it paid off. So that was a bit scary right there. But I end up going back towards the middle of the feast table, and this full iron guy starts charging me. Well, not full iron, because yeah, he has a leather cap on, but full armor, I should say, full armor. So Brett, he's just charging him with his monk stick, and I'm like yelling him out, no, put your monk stick away. And he's like, no, I'm scaring him. So anyways, I just fix my inventory a little bit before I go in for the attack. He does a little team symbol, but obviously I'm not going to team with him. Then I hit him once, he charges again, and I just reject him, and he gets knocked back. He's definitely scared. But I fast forward it here just until I get to feast. And I am actually going to show... Ready? I normally don't show like what I get from feast, and I just skip that part and just show the end result. But this time I do. So I hit him away. He's trying to get closer to us, but I don't let him. I end up getting diamond boots. There actually ends up being so much diamond boots in this feast. It was just ridiculous. And I look over at Brett. He has so much armor on him, but he ends up giving me most of it anyway, since I'll be doing much of the attacking. Sadly, there is no diamond sword though.
Noah, they're all right there. We could just run away. There's not even anything good in here. I took the extra boots that there were. Run, Noah, run. Go, Noah, go.
But he ends up backing away, and I go in for the attack. They're hitting me. I'm hitting
Noah,
them.
come back here. Come
I
back here.
am
Come on,
not sure.
stay.
They weren't really that good at souping, because you could see they're holding out their soup for a while. So I doubt they were hawkers. But we end up retreating after all. He ends up convincing me, and I don't feel safe taking on 3 iron guys when I am just my lonely self, even with strength too. So I end up going to a little open area over here, and I end up flooding it just in case it has a little... I don't really plan on camping in the water at all, but I end up just doing this as a place we can retreat to if we're like on the run. We could just run into there. So I splash us both with a strength pot. So I go in for the attack. I don't know why I put down water. If I already have strength too, there's really no point of it. But they hit me out of it. I get kind of nervous. Brett starts to retreat. And then I start to retreat with him because I don't want to take on 3 people by myself. So that guy is charging me. I just splash him so he gets away. That was a little close call right there. I lost quite a few hearts. And he tries to He tries to slowness potion me, but he ends up completely missing. I would consider myself pretty good at splashing potions on people, so I always take all the potions I can from the feast. So I put a little regeneration in my hotbar because I'm not sure if they're all going to swarm me at once. And I'm kind of scared. But luckily they don't just try and just swarm us and knock us out of the water like they did at Feast. So that's really lucky of us and stupid of them because they could have just finished us if they charged the water and just chased us out of it. But luckily they didn't. So that guy is stacking. I'm not sure if he's Stomper, so I tell Brett to crouch. And I'm pretty nervous. This guy keeps hitting me once and backing up, which is quite annoying. And they're just doing like guerrilla tactics, like hit and run. And they're trying. He has a knockback sword, I believe. I'm Kane. So it's really annoying. He knocks me back far lots of times. And they go to charge me right here, but luckily the current pushes them away. Because I fall in that little hole right there, and that would have definitely hurt me. So I see that he is beginning to drop lava on us, and then Brett saying that we should run away. He's already retreating, but I'm like, no, we stay and fight. Because I know, obviously, that the lava is going to make a bunch of cobble, and they'll be able to get to us easier. But I know that we can just spread out the water if we need to. So it won't be too much of a problem. And they hit me back into the water, which is actually kind of lucky of me, because I wanted to get deeper into the water and not, like, fall out of it because of the current. So I was actually pretty happy with that. So now we are fighting. They're just hitting me and backing up. I'm not sure if they're regenning or what, but I go to attack and they both double team me at the same time. So they're definitely Skype teaming. They didn't talk and chat at all. So they would have been like communicating if they were not Skyping. So I'm almost positive they were. So I am really scared. Oh, I didn't even see Bert Wontons. I didn't even see that he was talking to us. I would have talked back. So I say very unfriendly, and they begin to surround our entire water fortress with lava. Not only is it making a bunch of cobble for them to get closer to us, but it's also trapping us in the middle of it. So I get knocked over here, I get trapped against a tree, and I splash myself with a regen, which I'm definitely glad I had, because they may have been able to take me out right there if they fully committed, but they didn't. So I jump up, I try to attack, and they lava bucket me. It's no problem though, because there's water right here. And then the other guy, he separates from the pack, which kind of gets a little bit nervous. I think that he's gonna come from behind and try to attack us. So I tell Brett not to look behind us, because I want to act like we're surprised, and I want to get them all in the water, so I'll have the advantage. This guy jumps in, and they spread more lava out, which is annoying. And of course, it's just one hit, and then they back up and retreat. So I start chasing this guy because he is separated and he starts running away because I definitely have the advantage with my armor. So I charge him, then the other two go in for backup. So of course we back away, and I put this water bucket, which definitely may have saved us because it pushes them away, but it just is able to get Brett on the other side of the current. So that may have been a game changer right there. And of course, they continue to put lava everywhere, surrounding us in. And I eat some food right there, just so if we have to run, I'll be okay, and I can run. So I am pretty scared right now. I am just trying to fill as much water as I can. I'm trying to spread the boundaries of the water so we don't get surrounded. And it's beginning to look really cool, but right here, I am going to let Brett talk and commentate this.
Oh, yes.
Again, I felt the need to throw that in there. So, again, the guy dies, and I'm not sure if that was their teammate, because we only see two of them. So we are not sure whether to be happy or mad or what, because we just don't know, really. We want it to be their friends, so that would be easier, 2v1, then we could just take on the last guy. But it ends up being us two versus them three, which is kind of good, because then if we end up beating them, then it will be over and we'll have won and we won't have to run around looking for the last guy. So actually, I am pretty happy with that. So of course, Brett comes to back me up, and it was not their teammate. The random guy that we didn't see at all was the one that fell to his death. So it's still 3v2, which is a bigger challenge. And the guy almost knocks me in the lava, which I get kind of scared about. This little current right here, like little broken blocks in the ground, is really annoying. So I fill it in right here just so I don't have to get sucked inside it. I fix my hotbar. Brett says it's simply embarrassing because we don't know what to do now, and we just are not having a lot of hope right now because they're completely controlling it. They can just run away and do whatever they want, but we can't. If we try and run away, they will immediately catch us. So I'm just trying to take advantage of where we are and expand the water so we have the home field advantage. And they are just surrounding us, but I want to try and get one of them alone so we can take out one of them at a time and not as a group, so we'll stand a much better chance that way. This guy tries to attack me, doesn't have much success. And then I skip ahead about 5 minutes because all they end up doing is surrounding us with lava. So I'm distracted with this guy. I'm not looking around at all, which is probably a big mistake. But I see this guy right here. I had no idea how he got up there. For a minute, I thought he, flew up, but there's a little cobblestone tower right there. So now the scenery is getting very nice in this little mushroom biome with the mushroom trees and the lava and the water. But I ender pearl up. I hit him off, and I'm trying to hit him, but he backs away and gets into the land, which I'm very upset about. I still try to attack him, but I don't have much success. Of course, more backup is called in, but he knocks me back, and then Brett goes in for the kill. And then he knocks Brett back too, so of course, they get out of the water. And we are feeling pretty nervous right now. They're trapping us in pretty well. And we're just not sure what to do. We're just waiting. We're waiting for them to make a big move so we can take advantage and then take over and kill them one by one. But they're not really making any major moves except putting lava around us. So I tell Brett to follow me, and we start going across the side of where the water is. We go through the lava where it's a little channel right through the lava, which is pretty nice. So now I'm going into the open space where there is no lava, and I won't have much chance of getting knocked in the lava. So I start attacking him. I knock him back into the little pond, and I go in for the kill. I'm hitting him. Brett's yelling at me. There's a guy behind me. I take him out. We are psyched about that. So I hit him one more time. I get him stuck in the corner. I'm excited. I stay in the water. I hit him constantly. Brett comes in to help, and we take him out. So there is only one guy left, and we are feeling very good now. We're feeling so confident. 1v2 is much better chances than 3v2. So he continues to drop lava like nothing has happened, and I try to get close enough to him so I can hit him away and then finish up this game. So I can't get out because there's just lava everywhere. So I start to make my way out right over here, but he puts lava right there, and then wait for it. I jump out, and then I hit him. I'm fighting. We're fighting. I'm hitting him. I'm fighting. I get knocked in the lava. I soup up. I get knocked in the water, and I'm safe. I'm about to regen myself, but he does not jump in, so there's no point in wasting it. So I make sure Brett catches up so we can double team him, and it'll be easier to attack him. And I go to get out of the water, but he puts it right in front of me, so I have to back up a little bit. He doesn't have the lava anymore because I hit him away from it, and we're fighting. We're PvPing. I water bucket. I hit him one time. He backs up. He teabags the ground. Nobody teabags the ground on my behalf. So I pick up my water bucket, and I start charging. Brett ends up monkeying my sword, and he said he monked his sword, but no, he monked mine. So I am chasing him. He's on the run. I know he doesn't have much soups on him or in his hotbar. I hit him a couple of times. I don't know why he crouches. I don't know what's the point of that, but we are PvPing. I am souping. We are fighting. And then I take him out, and we win. Brett and I finally have taken on the team of 3, and neither of us have died in the process. It is a huge success, so I run back in celebration. And victory! I type in the chat, and I'm going to let Brett talk right here.
Because it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory.
Oh, God, Brett.
No!
So I just jump in the lava to try and die, so then Brett will have his first win. And he jumped in the lava too, and he starts attacking me, but I still end up winning with half a heart left. I don't know how he died before me. He told me he had full hearts, but oh well. If you guys enjoyed watching, then please drop a like and a comment, and subscribe for more fun Hunger Games MCPVP content. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Because it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory.